Hello everybody, I'm Monica from the Bookmobile-Extension Services, and today I'm going to share a little storytelling with you. Now, storytelling has been around since the first people painted on the cave walls, and then it moved on to the oral tradition, where stories were told by word of mouth and passed down from generation to generation, and finally to the written word. Now, storytelling is present in every culture and every country in the whole world, and we have some great stories that come out of the United States, and even some better ones that come from the American South. And today I'm going to share a story with you, and it's about a boy and a girl and a wish that came true. So we're going to start with Becky Sunflower. She lived in a little town with her mom by the river, and it was a wonderful little town. Everybody knew each other. Everybody liked each other. It was great. It was a great place to grow up. Now, Becky, as long as she could remember, she lived with her mama in the little house there in town, right next to her mama's dress shop. And as long as she can remember, her name was Becky Sunflower, too. Well, that wasn't her given name. Her given name was Rebecca Ann Calhoun. But she'd been called Becky Sunflower for as long as she could remember, and her mama told her it's because when she was a little girl, she got lost in a sunflower field, and somehow that name just stuck. Now, Becky loved her town. She loved her mama. She loved their little house, their little dress shop. She loved how the storms came up on the river at night and how the rain sounded like music on the roof of their house. She loved the birds. She loved the animals. She loved the farm. She loved cows. She loved everything about that town. But the thing she loved most of all was Callum Ellison. Now, Cal Ellison was the son of some of the richest people in town, some farmers, but they never put on airs, and neither did Cal. He was a great boy. Everybody loved him. He was just as sweet and nice, and every time Becky saw him in town, he treated her so good. But she loved him, and she wanted to marry him, and so did every other girl in town. But Cal only had eyes for Cherry Kiss Hollister. Let me tell you, Cherie matched Cal in beauty like no one else. With her curly red hair and her green eyes, people just thought they were a perfect match. And everybody expected that sooner or later, there would be an engagement announced. Now that would, of course, have been Becky's worst nightmare, because she wanted Cal so bad. She wanted to live with Cal in that little house on the farm and just be happy forever. And she knew she could be if she could marry him. And she talked to her mama one day, and she goes, "Mom, I just love Cal Ellison so much. I just wish that he wanted to marry me and be with me for the rest of my life. It's all I want." And her mom looked at her and she said, "Girl, be careful what you wish for." And of course, Becky, "Mom, you don't know anything. You've lived here by yourself your whole life. What do you know? If I had Cal, I'd be so happy. My life would be so complete." And her mama kind of looked at her wistful-like and said, "Well, like I said, you just be careful what you wish for." Now, by and by, it came true. Cal Ellison did ask Cherry Kiss Hollister to be his bride. And when Becky heard that news, she howled and she cried and she cursed the world, and she just didn't know what to do. She knew she had to change. She knew she had to get Cal Ellison. She wouldn't be happy. She could never live her life without that boy. But she just didn't know what to do. If her feminine wiles couldn't win him over, she just didn't know what else could. So she laid in bed at night and she concocted all kinds of schemes, and then one thing she thought of that she hadn't thought of before: the Conjure Woman. The Conjure Woman lived a little out of town in a swamp, and she wasn't something most people talked about. But if they needed something, if they needed to win some money, if they needed their cows to not dry up, if they needed some special favor, they would go to the Conjure Woman. But like I said, people did not talk about her. So Becky Sunflower laid there in her bed that night, and she thought of it, and she thought of it, and she said, "I'm going to go to that Conjure Woman. I'm going to get a potion that makes Cal Ellison love me only and see me only and not ever want another girl in his whole life." So the next day, she made her plan, and when her mama went to work, she pretended like she was sick so she didn't have to go, and she set out toward that Conjure Woman's house. Like I said, it was way off in the swamp, and she wasn't exactly sure where it was, but she walked and she walked, and started getting darker as the trees came over and covered the road, and the moss was hanging down, and she was a little bit nervous the closer and closer she got to what she thought might be where the conjure woman lived. But she kept on, because her love for Cal Ellison was all she could think of. So she walked and walked and walked, and finally she came to a little clearing, and there sat a little house off in the distance, a little old house made of cedar wood, with a sagging roof and a sagging porch. She was almost there, and she almost lost her nerve because she'd heard the conjure woman had all kinds of pets like gators and panthers and bears, and it was making her a little nervous. She didn't really want to come up on one of them. But she didn't see any bears or panthers or gators, so she went on up on the porch. The stairs creaked. She walked up on there. She went up to the front door, and it was open just a little crack. She knocked on the door. No one came. She knocked on the door again. Still no answer. So she decided, well, I've come this far. I got to go all the way in. So she pushed on that door. She walked into the conjure woman's house. She couldn't believe what she saw. There were all sorts of bottles and potions and flowers and herbs and all manner of little dried lizards and snakes and things hanging from the ceiling, things she'd never seen before in her life. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. There was also a little fire on the hearth, and it was hot as blazes outside. She was looking around, and all of a sudden she saw her sitting by the fireplace, the conjure woman, and she was looking right at Becky Sunflower. And her hair was long and gray. Her fingers were long, and she had fingernails on the ends like claws. And her eyes were just as black as could be, and they were staring right at Becky Sunflower. And again, she almost lost her nerve and ran right out the house. But the conjure woman was strangely beautiful, too. So Becky thought, this is my chance. I can't ruin it. I've got to do it. So she said, conjure woman, I'm Becky Sunflower. I came to see you. I need a wish granted. And the conjure woman looked at her, and she cackled a little, and she said, I knew you were coming. I just didn't know how long it would take you. And Becky thought, she goes, how'd you know? The conjure woman stood up and she said, don't you worry, child. I can help you. I can make you a potion. And Becky said, how do you know what I want? I want Cal Ellison. I want him to love me forever. I want him to only want me, not to be around any other women, to be with me for the rest of his life and only have eyes for me. The conjure woman said, I know that. But you got to be careful what you wish for, child. And Becky couldn't believe it. And my mama said that too. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need a potion from you. I need a potion from you, conjure woman. And she said, I know. What you got to pay me with? And Becky looked around. She goes, I don't have anything. I don't have any money or anything. And the conjure woman cackled again and looked around. She goes, do I look like I need money? I don't want your money. I need something special, something that really means something to you. So you go back and get me something that's special to you, that really means something to you, and we'll talk about a potion to get you your Cal Ellison. So Becky left, and she was feeling a little half-hearted about it now. What do I have? I don't have anything special. I don't have anything that would be good enough payment to get a wish granted. And she remembered something. She remembered something of her mama's. Her mama had these tortoiseshell hair combs that she never took out. They were in her bureau drawer. And they were beautiful things. Becky had looked at them a couple times when she wasn't supposed to. They were made of tortoise shell, and they had mother of pearl and abalone shell from those South Sea Islands in the Pacific. And Becky thought, well, that's something special. I know it's something special to Mama, and I've always liked those combs. And then she couldn't remember her Mama ever wearing them. Now, they'd lived in that house together 17 years, and she'd never once seen her Mama wear those combs in her hair, but she knew they were special. So she ran home and she ran in the house and she ran up the stairs and she went into her mama's bureau drawer, which she knew she probably shouldn't. And she found those combs wrapped up in a silk handkerchief and she grabbed them and she went back. Now by now, it was late in the afternoon and she knew she had to hurry up before her mama came home and found her gone. So she went back to the conjure woman's house with those combs and she came in the front door and she said, "Conjure woman, I got something really special. And I'm going to give them to you. And you got to give me a potion that'll make Cal Ellison fall in love with me and only want me for the rest of his life." So the conjure woman said, "Okay." And she took those combs from Becky and she looked at them and they were beautiful with their inlaid mother of pearl and their abalone shell from the South Sea Pacific Islands. She says, "That'll do." So she went rooting through her stuff, through all her potions and bottles, and she finally pulled out one. A little old bottle about that big. The liquid is, and it was really dark and red. And she gave it to Becky Sunflower and she said, "Now girl, you've got to remember, when you give that boy this potion in his drink, that it's all or nothing." And Becky Sunflower, I know. Now she had that potion in her hand, that's all she cared about. And the conjure woman looked at her and she said, "Girl, I don't think you do know." And Becky's like, I do. Just give me this potion, conjure woman. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be the happiest woman in the world." So she took it and she ran down the road and she was so happy, thinking her life was finally going to go the way she wanted. She had that potion. She's going to have Cal Ellison. She's going to live in his little house on the farm. And everything is going to be perfect. So the engagement party was coming up for Cal and Cherry Kiss. And she thought that was the perfect time to use that potion. And she was going to do it. So when the night came around for the party, she put that potion in her pocket, put on her prettiest dress, fixed her hair, because she knew that was going to be the night. So everybody in town was at that party. And oh my God, Cal and Cherry Kiss, they were so beautiful together. But Becky knew what she wanted, and she knew she had to get it pretty soon. So she socialized with other people and finally found herself face to face with Cal. She goes, "Oh, Cal, I'm so happy for you." And he said, "Oh, I'm happy you're happy, Becky. This is the grandest night of my life, and I'm glad you could share it with me." And she said, "Cal, could I get you anything to drink?" And he said, "Oh, my goodness, that would be so sweet of you, Becky. Yes, I will have some drink, a punch." So she went and she got him some punch. And she poured that little bottle of potion into Cal's punch and she took it back to him. And she stood there in front of him and she handed him that cup. And he drank it down. And then a strange look came over his face. And he stared right at Becky Sunflower. And he got down on his knees. And he started crying. And he said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I almost made the worst mistake in my life. I almost married old Cherry Kiss Hollister. When it's you I want, Becky Sunflower. It's you I've always wanted. You are my dream. I want to marry you. You're the only one I want." And oh my gosh, Becky could not believe what she was hearing. Her wish had come true. So they ran off that night. And they got married. And they came back to town and they lived in that little house on the farm. And Becky was so happy for a little while. Now Cal, he was totally enthralled with Becky. He couldn't take her eyes off of her. He couldn't let her be alone. He was there every second of every day of her life. When she was cooking, he was in the kitchen staring at her. When she was in bed, she'd wake up sometime and he'd be staring at her. She couldn't even go to the water closet without him following her. She couldn't go anywhere, and he was right there. He quit his job so he could follow her around. And she said, "Oh, Cal, I know you love me, but is there a chance ever that, I could do something on my own?" And he said, "No, I'm never letting you out of my sight. I love you so much. You are my dream. You are my wish. And I never, ever want 1 second spent without the two of us being together." Now, of course, those are words that Becky had longed to hear for so long. And now she was hearing them. And she's like, what's wrong with me? He wants to be with me every second. He's not looking at any other women. He wants to be with me all the time. That's what I wanted. But it was about to drive her crazy. She couldn't do anything by herself. She couldn't go out with her friends because he went with her. She couldn't go visit her mom because he was right there. And it was, oh my God, every time she turned around, she was tripping over him. And he would just stare at her with those puppy dog eyes, and he was so in love, and that's all he saw was Becky Sunflower. And it was what she wished for, and that's what she wanted, and she told herself that all the time. But time went on. She couldn't sleep. She couldn't eat. She couldn't be with her friends. She couldn't talk to her mama. She didn't have 1 second of the day that she was by herself without that man right there, following her, behind her, everywhere, staring at her. Wouldn't let her pick out her clothes. Nothing by herself. So one day, she did sneak away, and she got to her mama's house, and she goes, Mama, it's what I wanted. I wanted him to only love me. I wanted him to only want to be with me, but it's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. And her mom looked at her, and she said, Child, I told you to be careful what you wished for. But Mama, it's all I ever wanted, and I have it. And what's wrong with me that I'm not happy with it? And her mom just kind of shook her head sadly. But I told you, you have to be careful. So this went on for a couple years. Talk of the town, of course. How Cal Ellison had run out on Cherry Kiss, had married Becky Sunflower, and you know, that girl was pretty enough, but nothing like Cherry Hollister. Those two were meant to be together. And how Cal had quit his job, and how he followed that woman around like a puppy dog, and how Becky was never anywhere by herself. It was a topic of conversation for a lot of people. And like I said, Becky couldn't sleep. She couldn't eat. Her life was nothing like she had imagined. Nothing. She wanted something else. She wanted to be by herself. She wanted to be alone. She wanted to be her own person. But how could she do that? Cal was with her every second of every day. She couldn't do anything by herself. And she laid in bed one night, and her mind got to thinking, and she said, I gotta go back to the conjure woman. I gotta get me another potion. I can't live like this anymore. So one day, she put a little sleeping powder in Cal's coffee so she could actually get away by herself. And she walked down that road again to the conjure woman's house. And it was still there in the little clearing. And the porch steps still squeaked when she walked on them. And the door was still open a crack. Didn't even bother knocking that time. She just pushed the door open and walked on in, and there was the conjure woman sitting by the fire, and she started cackling. She said, Girl, I knew you'd be back, but I didn't think it would take you this long. And Becky looked at the conjure woman, and she goes, I wish I'd listened to you and my mom. I can't do this. I can't live with Cal Ellison. I can't do anything on my own. He's driving me crazy. I want to kill myself. And the conjure woman said, I know, child, I told you. It was all or nothing. Now, do you understand what I'm saying when I say it's all or nothing? And she said, I think I know what you're saying now. I think I know. And the conjure woman said, I got something for you, and I'll give it to you. And I'll give it to you with no charge whatsoever, because I think you need it. And Becky kind of hung her head. She goes, yeah, I know. I do. And I'll take the potion. So the conjure woman handed her another little bottle. This time it was clear liquid. It wasn't all dark and red. And she walked home, and her steps were heavy. She wasn't happy, and she knew what she had to do. So she got home later that day. She saw her husband, and he was like, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. I can't live without you. I gotta have you every second of the day right in my sight. And she said, I know you do. And you sit right at the table, and I'm going to go ahead and get dinner. So she made dinner. She made him some coffee. She poured that little vial into his coffee. She gave it to him. She remembered what the conjure woman said. It was all or nothing. And she'd had all the all. And now it was time for the nothing. She gave him his coffee anyway. And Cal, he drank that coffee. And then he kind of slumped over in his chair. And that was it for Cal Ellison. And Becky Sunflower knew what she had done. She felt so free. She felt so free and happy. She was released from Cal Ellison, the person that she'd wished for her whole life, the person she wanted more than anything else. And she knew what her mama meant when she said, be careful what you wish for. Now, Cal was in his chair, and he wasn't going to do anything anymore. She reached in her pocket. She felt her mama's combs, and she forgot where they came. How did they get back in her pocket? She doesn't remember taking them. She had her mama's combs in her pocket. So she went to her mama's house, and her mama wasn't there. And she put the combs on top of the bureau. And she went right over to the police station, and she turned herself in, and she told them what she'd done to her husband. Her mama was so sad. But her mama knew that it would come to this. She knew when she told her to be careful what she wished for. And she knew what she had done. And she walked home, and she walked upstairs into her bedroom, and she saw those combs laying on the top of her bureau. And she reached out, and she touched them. And she remembered when she was a young girl. She remembered a wish that she had made too. So, let that be a lesson to you all. Always be careful what you wish for. And thank you for listening.